Good day, my dear Guadans! How are you today? I hope everything is doing great and wonderful in God's grace. Welcome to our second week. Our topic for this week is still the continuation of the quadratic equations. This week, you are going to characterize and describe the roots of quadratic equations. So, at the end of this week, you will be able to characterize the roots of a quadratic equation using the discriminant. What do we mean by the discriminant? Before we proceed to our topic, let us have some trivia! Our trivia is, what is the meaning of crore? What do you think is the meaning of crore? Okay, we're going to answer this trivia at the last part of our video. Let us proceed to our topic, quadratic equations. So, I believe you are already familiar with our quadratic equations. These are examples of quadratic equations. For our first equation, x squared plus 4x plus 3, our a here is 1. Our b here is 4. And our c here is 3. So what is b squared minus 4ac? What do we mean by b squared minus 4ac? Later, we are going to discuss more about this b squared minus 4ac. First, let us compute it, that is b squared, so that will be 4 squared, 16, minus 4 times 1 times 3. Using the quadratic equation formula, our x1 is negative 1 and our x2 is negative 3. Another equation is x squared minus 6x plus 9. Our a here is 1. Our b here is negative 6. Our c here is 9. So b squared, that is negative 6 squared, so that is 36, minus 4 times 1 times 9. So 36 minus 36 is 0. And the roots are, based on our quadratic formula, x1 is 3 and x2 is also 3. How about this one? The equation is x squared plus 2x plus 3. What are the values of a, b, and c for this equation? Great job, Guadans! A is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 3. How about b squared minus 4ac? What's the value of our b squared minus 4ac? Fantastic, Guadans! That is negative 8. So using the quadratic formula, what is our first x and our second x? What is the value of x sub 1 and x sub 2? So using this quadratic formula, for the x sub 1 is negative b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. For our x sub 2, that is negative b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. For the equation x squared plus 2x plus 3, we are going to solve the value of x sub 1 and x sub 2 later. So what do we mean by the roots of quadratic equations? Roots of quadratic equation can be imaginary, equal, or two distinct roots. Roots of quadratic equation can be determined by the value of b squared minus 4ac. b squared minus 4ac is what we call the discriminant, or the quadratic equation's discriminant. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, it means that the roots are real and equal. The value of the discriminant is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal. While if the value of b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, the roots are not real or imaginary. So, for our example earlier, x squared plus 4x plus 3, what was the value of a, b, and c? Excellent, Guadans. The value of a, b, and c are 1, 4, and 3. What is the value of the discriminant of x squared plus 4x plus 3? Great going, Guadans! That is 4. And the roots are, using the quadratic formula, the roots are -1 and -3. As we can see here, the discriminant is greater than 0. Then it means the roots are real. So we have here real roots, and they are unequal. -1 and -3 are unequal. Another equation was x squared minus 6x plus 9. What was the values of a, b, and c? Brilliant, Guadans! The values of a, b, and c are 1, -6, and 9. How about the value of b squared minus 4ac? You're on the right track, Guadans. That is 0. What are the value of the roots? That is 3 and also 3. So it is correct that if the discriminant is equal to 0, then the roots here are real and they are equal. Since we got here the value of the discriminant as 0, we have here roots which are real and equal. Next quadratic equation was x squared plus 2x plus 3. What were the values of a, b, and c? Marvelous, Guadans! The values of a, b, and c are 1, 2, and 3. What is the value of our discriminant, or the b squared minus 4ac? Great job, Guadans! It is -8. It says earlier that if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, then the roots are not real. What do we mean by not real? Let us try to solve for the value of x sub 1 and x sub 2 using the quadratic formula. For our x sub 1, it is equal to -2 plus 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3 all over 2 times 1. And for the x sub 2 is -2 minus square root of 4 minus 4 times 1 times 3 all over 2. Then x sub 1 is equal to -2 plus square root of 4 minus 12 all over 2. For our x sub 2 is -2 minus square root of 4 minus 12 all over 2. We can see here that this one is square root of a negative number. 4 minus 12 is -8. So this will be square root of -8. Square root of a negative number is actually an imaginary number. Therefore, we have here roots that are not real. That's it, Guadans, for our lesson. Now we're going to answer the trivia. What is the meaning of crore? Do you have your answer, Guadans? You are very brilliant, Guadans. The meaning of crore is 10 million. That's it, Guadans. Thank you so much for learning with me and always enjoy mathematics. See you on the next lesson. God bless.